So anyways, this is a song called Scandal. There's a shitload of words, so try and keep up. It's about a guy named Bucktooth Johnny. Bucktooth Johnny sent a letter to the Globe, said the governor's at it again. Said I saw him twice last week with his girl Monique, while his wife said the doc's getting thin. He's in league with the mob, kickbacks, every job got him all out in charge of the dig. And his drug cartel, it's sure doing well, runs it all through the priests and the pigs. And if you don't print my story, I'll go somewhere else with all of the things I saw. Cause it's a scandal, a resident is a regular coup d'etat. A scandal, a resident is a regular coup d'etat. Well, Jean from the Globe got Johnny's letter and her mouth puckered up at the seams. You see, stories this huge set the standard for news. She'd be living out her hopes and her dreams. She sent it right down to print where a mole named Clint soaked it in through his bloodshot eyes. He called Joe from McNews, who pissed in his shoes and sent it out over the wires. By 4 o'clock that afternoon, everybody had a flapping jaw. Cause it's a scandal, resident is a regular coup d'etat. A scandal, a resident is a regular coup d'etat. Well, me and the boys were down at Sully's drinking after a day in the pits. McNews on the screen, our foreman Dean shouts out, ain't that the governor mix? Hey, man, I voted for that lousy SOB. And we all shouted, can the clown, and in bars and homes all around the neighboring towns, the same ugly scene went down. We better march on the Capitol, show them we're not as dumb as they think we are. Cause it's a scandal, a resident is a regular coup d'etat. A scandal, a resident is a regular coup d'etat. It's a scandal, yeah. The governor stood in his office, white teeth, silk suit, looking down at the scene on the streets. We'd all come out holding signs and shouting, the governor's a crook and a cheat. Just then a lackey burst in with a desperate grin. He said, what we're gonna do now, chief? Well, the gov just lit up a pipe, said it'll be alright. We'll call the National Party for relief. Man, in 2 weeks' time, they'll have this all cleaned up without so much as a hammer or a haw. Cause it's a scandal, a resident is a regular coup d'etat. A scandal, a resident is a regular coup d'etat. The next day flew by, the party thugs arrived with their wrists handcuffed to their files. They said, we got a three-prong attack to get you back on track. And the gov flashed a glistening smile. First we'll slander this Bucktooth Johnny guy as you roll out a tax cut plan. Then we'll help redistrict just so hardly no one will know, but you'll never lose elections again. Meanwhile, you better toe the party line, or by next year's time you'll be a community professor of law. Cause it's a scandal, a resident is a regular coup d'etat. A scandal, a resident is a regular coup d'etat. It's a scandal. Here's the conclusion now. Well, as some may have guessed, and others detest, this story putters out like a match. We all had to gulp, shovel, talk show pulp down the sordid proverbial hatch. Meanwhile, Bucktooth Johnny, who started it all, got a dose of the old what for. They say they caught him online, committing the crime of consorting with terrorists and whores. But it just signed a deal on a book called Squeal, be featured on Oprah this fall. Cause it's a scandal, a resident is a regular coup d'etat. A scandal, a resident is a regular coup d'etat. And Joe from McNews won a Pulitzer for his outstanding work in the field. To keep his reputation clean, he had to pay off Jean, signed her up to a 6-figure deal. Presidential run for the gov, guess it proved to the thugs he could show and play on me and game on ball. And for those that ain't rich, we're still back in the pits, overwhelmed by the blur of it all. Yeah, we'll get $50 back off of next year's taxes, spend it on whiskey and chaw. Meanwhile, the school downtown gets its budget cut down, ripped out with a serpent-like claw. And if you're looking for truth, well, you can set up a booth, peddle anything that cuts like a saw. Cause it's a scandal, raison is a regular coup d'etat. A scandal, a raison is a regular coup d'etat. It's a scandal, a raison is a regular coup d'etat. It's a backdoor deal, it's a flim flam, it stinks of that Janae Sequoia. It's a scandal, yeah.